Hello, God's 411. How is doing today? We have said before um, that yesterday that we're going to go on live more and more. Hold on, let me do one thing. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Had to get a little bit of a better lighting. So, anyways, we've been on YouTube for a while. Started getting really serious with videos and some really um, blogs and kind of what Kim and I are doing, just some cool things. And we are going to be doing more live broadcast, daily live broadcast. So I would encourage you if you want to communicate and you want to ask questions or you just kind of want to get to know us, if you would go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and that would be great. We could kind of get to know each other and we can answer some questions. We can answer questions which people have. So, one of the big questions that like everybody has, and it's really in some ways really confusing, is we get asked this over and over and over again. They want to know how God speaks to them, and I get it. It's really, you know, to some people, you think of like this loudspeaker and God getting on his loudspeaker and saying, Sue, this is what I need you to do. And in the Old Testament, in the Bible, there's kind of evidence of that happening. But in today, he speaks in other ways. And he could. He's God. I believe he's God, so he could. So I had a really good example of how God spoke to me, so I thought I'd share it with everyone to kind of hopefully, this is an example of how God spoke to me. So the story is our God's 411 Facebook got hacked. And it's something that it's like a child. It's something that you've worked on for 13 years of your life. So it's not like, oh, no big deal. It's not a big deal. I'll just get over it. It's like, this is almost like, well, it's a child. You develop a lot of relationships with people. You work with them, you answer questions with them, you get to know them. So it's really like the of death of someone or a child. It really is. So I was just crazy upset, just absolutely just torn up inside. I wasn't, not sleeping, not eating, just like somebody really died. So my first thing, and I will, let me step back. For somebody who doesn't know Jesus or who's not a Christian or who's not religious, and that's absolutely okay. We are not here to judge anybody. Wherever you are at in life, that is okay. We're not here to jam, religion down your throat. That's not what we do. But one nice thing about Christianity or religion is that when something goes wrong or something goes bad, you have something to fall back on. Like for a person that had cancer and was dying, it would just scare me to death not having or not relying on a higher power or something to help you get through that time in your life. So, bad time in my life, really bad. Nice thing about Christianity is got something to fall back on, right? Um, Jesus. So I start praying like crazy. And at first it's like, just, oh, help me, help me, help me, help me, Lord, please help me, help me. Um, and just crying out, just crazy like that, and the thing is, what's also kind of twofold about Christianity or religion is that when we pray or when you pray, I really believe in my heart that God created the universe and he has the power to do all of this stuff. So when he doesn't do it, you almost get upset because it's like, hey, God, you have the power to do this and you're not doing it. Hey, you don't love me. you don't care about me, you don't love me, something like that. That's just like the natural default that I go to. But it's not true. He does. And so I have to be patient. So, anyways, start praying, just crazy, start praying, and almost just not even thinking right. I mean, I'm just fogged in my mind. I'm just not even really rationally thinking. So then this is where God speaks to me and how God speaks to other people. So all of a sudden, I just get this notion in my head, just, your little conscience, per se, right? Got to get a drink of water. So I get this conscience or this thought to read the Psalms. I'm like, okay. So, and the thing about this is it's God speaking to me, but it's not really Him speaking to me. I don't even think that He's speaking to me. Um, it's just a thought that I had, right? So then I said, okay, let me just get the Psalms. So I get my Bible, right? And I go to like Psalms 13. I start reading. The Psalms, to be honest, are just absolutely wonderful for people that are going through tough times. I mean, it's like these guys in the Bible captured an emotion just like spot on. So you go to Psalm 13 and you go, how long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face? It just goes on. Why is the enemy exalted over me? Answer me, O Lord. I lift up my eyes. You're not answering me. Um, but I have made my choice to trust in your love. I will sing to the Lord, and you'll be exalted. And that's kind of paraphrasing. So, anyways, the Psalms has just awesome verses. So I go there, again, just kind of like a conscious or a thought, and I start reading the Psalms. Okay, well, that starts to help me a little bit, because it kind of captures that feeling that I'm going through. And so that starts to bring me down. And then I have another thought. And again, it's not someone speaking to me. It's not like a vision, although that does happen, or a dream. And again, that does happen. But all of a sudden, a Bible verse just pops into my head for no reason at all, right? And it just says that there's a verse in the Bible, and I can't remember where, but it says basically, be still and let God fight your battles. I'm like, okay. So then all of a sudden, I start to realize, okay, that's probably God telling me what to do and leading me what to do. So I start to slowly calm down and say, okay, you know what? It's right. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. It's being worked on. Just let me be still and let Him fight my battles for me, and that God will charge through and fight my battles for me. So, and that helped me. And I'm in the process. I mean, it's still not fixed, but I'm better with it, and I'm more at peace with it. So that is one way. I thought I'd give you an example of how God spoke to me, in a roundabout way. And again, a lot of times it's just a vision. It can be other people, circumstances that are just out of the blue, but just have everything to do with the situation that you're questioning. So one thing, though, again, if you wanted God to speak to you, you got to spend some time in the Bible. I mean, I think God speaks to us through the Bible quite a bit. So, if you want God to speak to you and you're really serious about this, you should go to the Bible and kind of start reading it and get to knowing it, because God will bring up these verses just out of the blue. And it's like makes no rhyme, no reason. It's just, oh, wow. I mean, like that verse has everything to do with what I'm wanting to figure out. So anyways, thought I'd share that with you. That just kind of came to me this morning, and I thought I'd pop on YouTube and share with you. We will be on live more and more. We would love to get to know everybody. We're just starting out, so we don't have a lot of subscribers yet. So please subscribe, get to know us, ask questions. Let's have some fun together. We look forward to getting to knowing you. We got a great Facebook platform. A little bit of problems going on right now, but like God told me, just be still and He'll fix it for me, right? So anyways, we'll check in and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.